MoSCoW is a technique used in management, business analysis, and software development to reach a common understanding with stakeholders on the importance they place on the delivery of each requirement, also known as MoSCoW prioritization or MoSCoW analysis. According to A Guide to the Business Analysis Body of Knowledge, version 2.0, section 6.1.5.2, the MoSCoW categories are as follows. The O's in MoSCoW are added simply to make the word pronounceable, and are often left lowercase to indicate that they don't stand for anything. MoSCoW is an acceptable variant, with the O's in uppercase. Background: this use of MoSCoW was first developed by Di Clegg of Oracle UK Consulting. In case method fast track, a Radian approach, although he subsequently donated the intellectual property rights to the Dynamic Systems Development Method Consortium. MoSCoW is often used with time boxing, where a deadline is fixed so that the focus can be on the most important requirements, and as such is seen as a core aspect of rapid application development software development processes, such as dynamic systems development method and agile software development techniques. Prioritization of MoSCoW requirements: all requirements are important, but they are prioritized to deliver the greatest and most immediate business benefits early. Developers will initially try to deliver all the M, S and C requirements, but the S and C requirements will be the first to go if the delivery timescale looks threatened. The plain English meaning of the MoSCoW words has value in getting customers to understand what they are doing during prioritization in a way that other ways of attaching priority, like high, medium and low, do not. Must-have requirements labeled as MUST are critical to project success and have to be included in the current delivery time box in order for it to be a success. If even one MUST requirement is not included, the project delivery should be considered a failure. MUST can also be considered a backronym for the minimum usable subset. Should requirements are important to project success, but are not necessary for delivery in the current delivery time box. Should requirements are as important as MUST, although should requirements are often not as time-critical or have workarounds, allowing another way of satisfying the requirement, so can be held back until a future delivery time box. Could have requirements labeled as could are less critical and often seen as nice to have. A few easily satisfied could requirements in a delivery can increase customer satisfaction for little development cost. Won't have, these requirements are either the least critical, lowest payback items, or not appropriate at that time. As a result, won't requirements are not planned into the schedule for the delivery time box. Won't requirements are either dropped or reconsidered for inclusion in later time boxes. This, however, doesn't make them any less important. References. External links: RFC 2119. This RFC defines requirement levels to be used in formal documentation. It is commonly used in contracts and other legal documentation. Noted here is the wording is similar but not necessarily the meaning. Buffered MoSCoW rules. This essay proposes the use of a modified set of the MoSCoW rules that accomplish the objectives of prioritizing deliverables and providing a degree of assurance as a function of the uncertainty of the underlying estimates.